Hello everybody, it's Rama and thank you for joining me today. I'm really excited because this is one of my favorite things to do is just play with a bunch of different mediums and make some, I don't know what you would call them, masterboard type things, background pieces, just to sort of have for future projects. So this first one, I'm going to take you through a couple of different things that I do, and then at the end of the video I'll show you some of the projects that I made using these materials. So the first one here, super easy. All I'm doing is covering a piece of cardboard with some book pages, and I cut the corners or the edges of the book pages off because I like the text to show in the background. Now, sometimes I do both sides of the cardboard if I want to cut the cardboard into tag size pieces and make a tag book, for example. But I kind of know what I want to use this for, and I only need one side. So I'm just covering one side, and then I'm going over top of it with some Mod Podge. And now I'm going to cover it with some gesso. So you can see this is a lot of different layers that go on, and that's why I usually have several different pieces at the same time to work on because I don't like to wait for the dry time. So now is the fun part. We've got our gesso and everything. It's nice and dry. So I'm going to start with peeled paint spray. This is an oxide spray. Just get a little movement there. I love how it collects in the little wrinkles. This is one of my favorite ones, cracked pistachio oxide spray. I love these greens and blues together. Now I'm just sort of going in and making some marks and spreading the spray around a little bit. You can use bubble wrap, a crinkled up piece of paper, anything laying around. And there I was just showing you my messy fingers. That's why my fingers are always stained. So now we have the fossilized amber. And I think I had some wild honey in there also. Mermaid Lagoon. I wanted a little bit more of a brighter turquoise added in and just letting it move around a little bit. So now I'm kind of searching for what other color I want to add here, and I end up bringing in the antiqued bronze. Now my little squirter part was not working so well, but I just used it anyway and thought I can spread it around. See, now I'm bringing bubble wrap in to kind of move it around a little bit. If you've used the Distress Oxides, the pad or the sprays, you know when it dries, it kind of has a chalky feel and it rubs off. So I always go over these things with some Mod Podge and kind of seal it. And it does change the color. It makes it a little more richer and a deeper color. So here I love this. I bring the reds in. I'm happy with this choice. And I just keep adding more of the same colors until I'm happy, and then wait until it dries because it does look a little different once it's dry. Of course, I can't wait, so I bring in my heat gun here just to kind of dry it a little bit because I want to do some more work on this. And for some more texture, I'm coming in with this piece of tape, contractor tape, I forget what it's called, and I'm bringing in a baby wipe with it now to pull up some of the paint underneath. And here I'm just sort of flipping through to show some of the things that I did today just by using the sprays. Super easy. This is a music sheet that was underneath what I was spraying. And both of these are a a gift box that I used for today. And just to show you, this is what I worked on in the video. And now moving on to spraying embossed papers. I love doing these, love doing these. And it's kind of the same process. I just spray and until I'm happy with the color really. And then let it dry. If I want to add some more color, I do. And then once I'm finally happy with everything, I go over the top of it with my Distress ink pad, which you'll see soon here coming up. And then of course, as the same thing, when I'm happy with everything and it's complete, I just do a layer of Mod Podge on the top. So here you see I'm going in with my ink pad, and this is where the magic happens. It's my favorite part to put on, and you can use different colors of ink on top. So you see where I kind of lose a lot of time doing this because it's just so fun exploring all of the different colors together. So here are some of the finished papers that I have. And this is all using the same method that I showed you in the video. And I just think they're so beautiful. I started doing this patchwork sort of thing. I watched it in a video that Lori Marie Jenkins did. And I show you some things at the very end that I made with these papers. I just absolutely love it. So I made some tags with the same technique. I also made 2 journal covers, and you'll see them in a moment here. Now these papers, and right after this I did use Distress crayons on this. Isn't that beautiful? And some texture paste on this one. So these are the tags that I made, and this is just cutting those papers up into little pieces and gluing it onto my book cover or onto a tag. That is it, and I just loved the way that it came out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I inspired you to go play and get your hands messy.